Hello and welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast Saturday night edition. Fart. Oh, shit. Damn it. I'm not starting over. It's 11:11 and I want you to make a wish, Patrice.
I've got my wish.
What's your wish?
My wish is I wish mentally handicapped and mentally retarded kids from my high school would stop friending me on Facebook.
Wait, that actually happened?
Yeah. I've been getting like a ridiculous trend recently, and it's been people that are my age that are mentally handicapped in some way and were in learning disabled classes in high school have started to like friend request me on Facebook at an alarming rate.
Well, because they remembered you from their class that you had together.
Yeah, but it's been so long. What are you doing 8 years later?
They're trying to get in touch. They want to start they're trying to use their multi-level marketing thing on you.
Come work for Cutco. Is it Cutco or is it like?
It's Vector Marketing is the front for Cutco. Trust me, I know. I was recruited by them multiple times. I like how you're telling me about your tooth, like, or I'm not. You're telling me about these kids that somehow you think you're above while you're fucking like your tooth is sitting there like completely absent, and you still haven't got your implant. It's been like a month and a half. And I have a tooth that's gone that, like, to be fair, your tooth never came in. It never came in. But it's like one of your front teeth. It's not the main front tooth, but it's right fucking next to it. It's right next to it. And I lost my tooth from decay because I'm a degenerate. It didn't brush enough or something, or just didn't go to the dentist, and it is just gone now. And because it's not visible, unless you really, like, if I open my mouth really wide for a dick or something, and then you could see it, and maybe you'd see that it's missing. It's like, oh, I think there's a tooth missing. Why the fuck would I pay for an implant for that tooth? That's not cosmetic. Cosmetic is something you can see.
No. Exactly. So
keep talking. I gotta fucking plug my shit in.
God
damn it! Fuck.
God, get your shit ready for the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I guess there'd be a little more hurry if anyone would see this pretty face, but no one does. So.
Because it's covered in a mask. That's why I grew my mustache again. The kids only see me when I eat, and they don't say anything about my mustache when I eat. They don't talk about my stash.
They need to. I want the kids to talk about it.
Talk about it. Say something, kid, with my mustache. The parents don't see it, so I'm like, they don't know I'm creep. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Do you think if you were a parent and you were dropping your kid off at a daycare facility, and you saw one of the employees had like a really stereotypical pedo stash, what would your initial thought be?
Right, like if that was your first exposure to me. Emphasis on the word exposure. And then on the other hand, you had this other guy in the other location, because we have been separated. We were at different locations. And the other hand, this guy has a big fucking hole in his mouth, where a fucking normal person tooth should be.
Like, we're dropping our kids off with these guys?
Yeah, like, is this guy, maybe he used to be a hockey player or something. He's just like, he's probably coaches youth hockey or something. No, he plays FIFA at his parents' house. And dipping. I thought that was a dip cup at first. When you had the Diet Coke, I thought, because it was a small one, yeah, it was like a smaller bottle, and so I thought it was a dip cup. Because you look like you should, not knowing that you used to do dip, or do dip, probably used to, like, looking at your face, that's a face that says, I do dip. Like, I should do dip. Why is this absence of tooth not from dip?
It should be, and is there room to get absence of more teeth from picking dip back up?
Probably.
That's what,
God, you really need to zoom out.
Oh, so this is great. I'm almost tempted to put in my retainer that has the big tooth.
Is a retainer with one tooth on it?
Yeah. I got it for free, too, because we bitched.
You got it for free?
Dude,
is that like a Medicaid thing, or like a...
No, It was a comp.
She's fucking comping your teeth. Oh, it's my comp teeth.
So yeah, do you ever get any weird friend requests on Facebook? Anything out of the blue?
Yeah,
You know?
no, I mean, there's like, yeah, someone from high school that she was called her nickname was the Barbarian. The Barbarian. I won't say what her name was or anything, but there was a couple people that had not very nice nicknames that realistically didn't get back to them. One would hope, because they didn't really socialize that much. They were like, a little socially awkward or pariahs or something, and like, I was too busy back then. Like, I felt bad for people, but I was too busy scraping by socially to like, because I was not that. Because one thing was like, there weren't enough people in my school that were really that nice enough to, like, if I was in their position, that they would have gone out of their way to befriend me or be nice to me. Yes, so I didn't go out of my way I was nice to everybody, mostly. Some people know. But I didn't go out of my way to, like, socialize with them or, like, go sit with them. I wasn't, like, a social butterfly and a good person. I was just, like, somewhat of a good person and not a social butterfly.
Is it possible, really, to be both of those things? Be, like, because...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Retroactively, I would do that because, like, fuck, why would I hang out with the people I hung out with? They were terrible schmucks.
Yeah, I never really had my closest friends that I have in my life currently. Patrice is, my top three. If this was a T-Mobile commercial, or my Fave Five, whatever, Fab Five. I didn't have a lot of friends from high school that I stay in touch with. Maybe one person. I just kind of lingered through my high school years.
Yeah, you were more close with your Catholic school, like elementary, middle school people, right?
Yeah, I think trauma does that to you.
Your altar boy people.
Yeah. Father Tom.
Father Tom.
Father Tom and me.
Torturing my little pee-pee. All right, so there's an old picture of me in my confirmation robe. And the priest, who I don't remember prior to that, is because I didn't recognize him looking back years later. He like has his arm around me, and I look like this. All right, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and scene. I look like petrified, or just like, I'm sorry. Like the John Mulaney bit. I'm sorry. What's that?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I just look like this little twerp, and like that was about to get domed by a priest.
Yeah, I like to imagine the photographer had him like at maybe an arm's distance.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh no, actually, Father Michael, just get no boundaries, just get right on in there.
You're going to lightly penetrate the boy."
Mm-hmm. And take scene, just pretend it's, Saturday confession and action.
What? And then the way you figure out your saint name is that when they're slowly penetrating you through your robe while they're taking a picture, it's the first man's name that pops into your head, and you just go, Russell.
Isaac.
Russell and Isaac. How you get your saint name is just head deep inside of a pubescent boy.
And that's the whole reason they do it, right? Like, if it wasn't a necessary evil, we wouldn't have any problems. But,
And then there's the people like, Isaac. Oh, we should name our kid that. And, like, there's Isaacs out there in the world that exist because their moms heard it from boys getting blasted.
Yeah.
For their confirmations. Yeah.
Echoes.
Yeah. In my first communion, I remember I was like, you have memories of being like depressed or just like feeling like low or like lonely or whatever? When you were a boy, like a small boy or whatever?
When I was just a boy.
When I was just a boy. I remember my first communion, it was just like, you didn't really get to talk to anyone while the thing was going on. So I'm just sitting here like, I had like a runny nose or stuffed up. So there's a video of me like fucking picking my nose with a Kleenex, just like all over it, and they're like this, like stop it. And I'm just sitting there in the background, like picking my nose, and I just remember the way it felt.
I remember I have flashback, like jump in scene thoughts of like, and maybe it was what's the one that comes before or after First Communion? It's First Penance.
I think it was his first gangbang.
First, yeah, that's the inaugural one.
The inaugural gangbang and catechism.
What if you baptize children by like having 5 grown men in robes come over?
That's how you baptize adults.
Is you just you bukkake them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's how QAnon baptizes you.
Just another reason to join their cause.
We just lost like everybody.
I don't know, man. Maybe Tunisia Island has some QAnon sympathizers.
No, I mean that's where we lost all the QAnon sympathizers. We have no audience now. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. So did you follow the We'll get back to your story in a sec because I want to circle back business talk. Blah, blah, blah. Pew 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 business talk. Chop talk. Chow. Have you paid attention to the stock market situation with Reddit?
I have.
Do you have any uninformed thoughts on it you'd like to share? Like from zero experience in the stock market, zero experience with investing except for gambling, but experience with Reddit, which I have little of.
I've experienced with Reddit. I can speak on, from what I know, my extremely uninformed opinion or information is that a bunch of rich people decided to bet that a company would go under, so they shorted the stock, which meant that they were selling a borrowed stock, or a borrowed share that they didn't have. And when the price of it went down or went up, I see this
down. It goes down. They sell it.
Yes.
They buy it at that price or something, and they sell it, and they make a profit off of it, just plummeting.
Yes.
And they make a big profit off a company that's was struggling, hoping that it nearly fails or completely fails, and they make even more. So taking a company under when they're already rich to get richer.
Exactly.
Right.
However, there's some smart. I'll give them credence. They're tactful. They're smart. They're watchful, and they saw that this one hedge fund had decided to short GameStop, and there was another company as well, but GameStop,
AMC, and American Airlines. Yeah.
Yes. And someone saw it, and they decided, hey, we should. And correct me if I'm wrong, but they started to short it as well.
No. They bought it. They were buying it, like hardcore buying it, just like all teaming up and buying it, and the stock just started soaring, like out of control soaring. Like me in 2013-14 soaring, like this can't end well soaring. I was gonna be like have hundreds of thousands of dollars or more, and be a complete like cracked out egomaniac, or just go to a mental hospital, and or like so far like go so far down that I lost all my shit, my money, my self-respect, and they it's like a circle. It meets at different points in the circle, and the crazy, like successful but like overdriven, not able to rest, doesn't know what to do with his money, so all he wants is more and more and more. It all ends in the same place, the outpatient or inpatient facilities, right?
Oh, always. Yeah.
So the bottom is the top, and the top is the bottom.
It's the same thing. At the end of the day, we're all living in our own outpatient facility.
Yeah.
It's just, it's our mind.
They're trapped. But yeah, they fucking bought a bunch of it, and its price soared. I know 2 people who participated. One is fucking Will, and he bought like 1 or 2 shares. So I just like, dude, I have experience with this, although not this directly, but just fucking sell it and make like $50 and just get the fuck out of it. because you don't have enough shares to get rich off it. You only have enough shares to get broke off of it.
It's like he has a metaphorical like participation trophy. I mean, so that's cool. So yeah, I would sell it and then.
Yeah, you can always buy more. He has 2, you should sell 1. But I know another guy that was the only guy that was acting thirsty at his bachelor party, and where we went to the video game. He picked up a chick like at this video game convention bar, and then they went to. He stayed behind with her and her friend, and it was lame as fuck. Anyways, like this guy bought a bunch of it, and it's like, good on him for trying to join up in that. But he was talking about, yeah, man, it'd probably be like. Maybe I could even sell, pay off my student loans and stuff. Like, what the fuck would you do that for? You're not gonna do that. Anyone that says they're gonna do something like that, they don't ever get the chance to because it fucking plummets. So, don't talk about it, be about it. Right? Like, I didn't say shit what I wanted to do with my money when I had it, because I was honest with myself. Like, I don't fucking know. I just want more.
Yeah, this is a good feeling. I've accumulated.
I want this cracked out feeling.
Yes.
And so, like, naturally, I didn't, like, pay off motherfucking anything. So, like, I turned in, like, what's that?
Do you regret that in hindsight?
No, because I needed to break down entirely.
Yeah, I agree. Been there.
I'm working in it. Yeah, I don't think there's a way where I save a lot of that money, pay a bunch off, still a trade occasional or take a long pause from it, work with kids, go from like making thousands of dollars a week or every month or whatever, and stop doing that to work with kids for pennies. And then I wouldn't have met you. I probably wouldn't have done the podcast again. I don't know if my writing schedule would be on track. So no, I don't regret anything.
Yeah, I think jumping off of like the idea of regret. I don't know if I really regret that many individual things I've done in my life. And I know that may sound corny. It's like, oh no, you learn from your experiences, right? You have to fall down to get back up, but there's still always these memories in my head where I'm like, oh, if I could go back, I would totally do that different.
Oh, well, I think that's most of the time it's a fallacy, because you're like, oh, I would have do this different, and then okay, you do that one thing different. Doesn't mean you do it the next time you see her or whatever. You still blow it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you still fucking blow it. Like, you find other ways to blow it, and then maybe you're worse off. I was like, there's enough stuff in my past that I'd be like, I'm all right. I got through like this, because it could have. I stopped thinking about it could have been so much better if only. And I'm like, I'm surviving, and one might say thriving in a fucking global pandemic. Like, and that is the outcome that came from all these failures and like things that one might consider failure, but were just like things that happened,
Yes.
They're just shit that happened. I don't drink anymore, and like no problems with anyone that does. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, to get wasted.
Yeah, that's kind of, there's different schools of thought on. I don't know. I guess my mumbling. I don't understand people that drink. It just I enjoy the taste of alcohol. Do you? I think that's
fuck that, man. Because I like to drink 40s and like bottom shelf gin. And, like, happy hour beers. The best thing I ever drank was happy hour beers.
Why?
Because they tasted good and, like, they were cheap. They were cheap. Because I didn't stray from my path. Because, like, today was a wetter. For those of you who don't know, there are gambling terms that I've applied to life now as well.
Which I think they're fitting.
They're pretty fitting. There's grinder, where you're just, like, up or down, but not an extreme amount. But you're grinding it out, whatever that is.
You're working it out.
You're working it out. You're at it. You haven't quit, but you're not thriving. You're just there, and you're striving, or like
you're striving,
being tugged along by forces that you can't control. But you're in it. You're in it, right?
You're strug-cessing.
Then there's a wetter, which is you're just getting crushed, or like so mild to like massive crushing, and then getting crushed. And then there's a heater, which is like you are on a fucking heater, right?
You're hitting them.
You're hitting it. You're hitting that heater. You're winning your bets. Yeah, you got that phone number you wanted from the girl at the cafe or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
It was a vape supply store.
The vape supply store. That's right. The chick that you like at the vape store. So you got the digits.
It's a good. It feels like a good character, right?
Yeah, you got it. You got them. You're on the path. You're in between not knowing who the fuck they are and a smile and a little bit of a conversation that she's probably like, I wonder if he comes in next time, maybe we could like, I wonder if he's gonna ask. Oh my god, what if he like asks me for my number?
I wonder if he's missing a tooth that makes him look like he should dip.
I wonder if that's the reason why he didn't ask me out. I wonder if it's because of his no tooth. I wonder why.
No tooth.
Do I really? Should I? That's a grinder though. You're on a vape girl grinder, and now you want to be on a vape girl heater, and then there's steamer, which is there's steamer, which is like where you're just getting crushed, where it's like more than a wetter, and it's just like right in your face or on your chest, like
just
that feeling.
An absolute shat on.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting shat on, and you don't even have the energy to wipe it.
No, you're taking it. There's no emotion, there's no body movement.
It's drying on you slowly,
yes.
And you're hoping it'll dry enough that it just falls off like dirt from a grave.
No, I like that.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, boss?
Is the drying poop? Is it in direct sunlight? How is this poop drying?
Indirect sunlight, low winter sun. Oh, midnight steamer.
I forget what I was going to say.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Yeah, quick little, I think my role on this individual episode of this podcast has just been to bring you down while you're trying to bring us up. And I've really accepted that.
You got to accept it, man. Should I grow my hair out?
Will it keep growing?
Yeah. I mean, that's a valid question. I am 38.
I'm not trying to knock you down a peg. My hair's nothing.
No, you got good hair. I have fine hair when I take care of it. I don't fucking care. But my mustache is better than you. My mustache is better than y'all. I will bring down the boy to the yard, and damn right, it's better than y'all. My mustache is better than yours. My mustache is better than yours. We should take pictures of just our like below our noses from our like next to our noses, and we have to guess which one is better or who's who. And it includes like this. So you see like the discoloration on one of my teeth, and then your absence of tooth, and like your like sort of goatee and my like kind of full-ish mustache.
It's getting there. I wish I had a more prominent patch of flavor saver.
Oh, my soul patch is legit, man.
I think it would really. I want it to come down like a diamond. I want to look like I have a drinking problem.
You want to look like a failed magician?
Yeah, and that a failed magician who goes home and beats his 16-year-old daughter, who reminds him of his ex that left him.
Oh my god! Bye.